Hello everyone, I am JustTaniaJ, and today I'm going over my budget with me for my first bi-weekly paycheck for May 3rd. I do cash stuffing, savings challenges, sinking funds. If you're ready, let's jump in. Today I'll be using my Happy Planner. I also use my inserts, which is a PDF from Salisa from Beautifully Me and You. These are her if you see her planners, these are just the PDF sheets from her planner. So this is what it looks like. You have an expense tracker, your monthly planner, then your weekly planner. So I've already gone in. Let me open up to the correct month here. I've already gone in and updated my information. So first things first, I'm going to start with, wait, before I do that, let me do this. So I did go in and I did create a monthly budget. In my monthly budget, I am negative. So I'm hoping when I do my weekly balances that I can change some things around. So that's a lot, negative $532. I know, this is crazy. I'm just now getting back into my budgeting, and so I did add more debt than I previously had, and so now I have to work that off. And that's kind of what it looks like. So I've also, excuse me, I want to go over my May calendar, and I'm just going to turn my booklet like this so that we can have more space. Well, no, not for the calendar. I'm going to leave it open. No, I'm gonna do this. Okay, so this is my bi-weekly budget with me for May 3rd. Of course, I'm always late on this, and I have another video going up. I did update all of my sinking funds. I went through each binder, matched up everything, made sure all the money was accounted for, and I updated my tracker for my sinking funds. And right now I just want to move into my calendar. I'm going to open it up so I can get a full page view. Okay, so again, my first paycheck, I threw a sticker here, which is my paycheck. For the first of the month, of course, the bills that are due is my mortgage, my mortgage principal, we call them here common charges, but I guess you guys would know it as an HOA. So I live in a condo, but it's in a building, and so that's how they reference it, because everything is, I guess, about the common areas, I guess. I have no idea. And then I have credit card number 1. So these are the things that are due on the 1st. And then my next thing that is due is actually on the 7th, but I moved it over to the 8th, and that is, oh, I'm missing one. I'm just going to write it here, and I don't have any more stickers. And I tried to do this so that I can get this done quicker and easier and faster. So these are the bills that are due. This is my internet here. And then on the 12th, I had my Apple Music, but I moved everything over. So I'm going to reference it here for Apple Music. And then the next thing I also have is my home insurance. Okay, guys. On the 16th, this is for my utilities. And usually, like I said, this would be due on my second paycheck. So I referenced it here just because I didn't want to crowd everything up, but more than most likely it will get paid on the 17th or sometime during the week of the 20th. Okay, and then the next thing would be I'm just going to mark it on the 24th, and that would be the rest of my bills that I would have my auto insurance, credit card 2, and credit card number 1. And then I have Riverside. So guys, usually I don't do much shopping because I live in a house with so many other people and everybody's always buying something. So we always just kind of buy something. And usually whoever cooks, we usually make, you know, enough so that you can have leftovers for the following day. So I usually like to cook on Sundays because no one else wants to do it on Sunday. So I usually go and buy my grocery shopping on a Sunday after I leave church. So as you know, this Sunday is Mother's Day, so we are having a Mother's Day brunch. On my paycheck as well, I need to do my giving, which are my tithes. Okay, so I will mark that there. How I get 3 paychecks this month. Ooh, I got a magic month. Okay, and then now this sticker, and I forgot to add any other sticker, or maybe I just haven't figured out what day I want to do it. This is going to be my mystery. Did I write it down? My mystery scratch off Monday. So that is going to be a savings challenge where I'm going to just work on scratch offs, and I will be doing it bi-weekly. I'm not going to do it every week. So then again, the same. So mystery scratch. I hope you guys can see that because I'm having a little problem reading it myself. And there was one other thing that I wanted to do. I just haven't figured out what's the best day for me. I think I may do that on Wednesday, but that's going to be the alternating Wednesday, which is going to be my I have a mini savings challenge that I want to do, and I'm not sure if I will be doing them on a Wednesday or a Friday. I'm going to have to play that by ear. So that's why I kind of didn't write it in. It's either going to take place on a Friday, and it's always going to alternate the mystery scratch, okay? So I more than most likely won't be doing both at the same time. It's always going to be one or possibly the other. Okay, so that is it for my calendar. I don't have much going on. Most of my bills, like subscriptions and all those types of things, they usually come off on the credit card. So I have to manually go in and actually pay all of these bills because I have to update my credit card, which I forgot to do. So I will be doing that. So nothing actually has been paid yet. So I have to make sure I get that all done and taken care of. So now I'm going to move into the monthly. These are my sinking funds. I already updated that, and that's on the previous video. And I'm going to just fold this over. I took the liberty of like filling in this information because I didn't want my video to go super long. So I'm going to just pull this down, and this is again my first paycheck for May 3rd. I don't know if you guys can see that. I wrote that in a white brand. I need to probably get a silver. I used to have like those gel pens, and I just can't find like the ink pens. Okay, so my paycheck, and these are, guys, these are my real numbers outside of what I have going from my checking. I mean, into my savings account. I don't record that. I just keep all of that separate. This is what goes into my checking, and this is my my real number. So I have $1,855, $125, and I had a $300 buffer that was still there. So that's going to be a total of $2280. So that, excuse me, I hate when I say $2280. So $2,280. Okay. Now, what I have to pay during this first month is my mortgage account. And I always usually add like the $50 mortgage principal payment. My common charges they're $353. And for my credit card, I usually just pay like $50, just enough so that, because this is due on the 1st, and I changed it, but then they changed it back. So I'm just going to leave it, and I'm just going to pay the minimum to get me by. And then when I get my second paycheck, that's when I'll pay a big bulk like I normally do for my credit cards. Now, Amazon Prime, that is $14.99. And again, like these things come off of my credit card. And I'm kind of happy now that I'm switching it over, because I had some on this, some coming off of my debit card. I think I'm just going to make everything on one card, so that if it's on the credit card, then it'll just come off in my credit card payment, or on the debit card. I think I'm probably going to put it on the credit card though, just to be safe. And then my internet is $126.16. Apple Music is $11.69. And my homeowner's insurance, I just had an increase on this, and I never found the paper after I put it down somewhere. Probably I mixed it with the papers that I needed to shred. So I'm going to say it's $75, but when I call to update my credit card, well, they should have it on file because it's the same carrier as my auto insurance, and I already updated that because I paid that. And then Disney Plus, that's $20.19, and then my giving is $200. Now, I went to church on Sunday, but I didn't give on Sunday because my Cash App, because of the credit card, I accidentally deleted the card instead of changing and replacing out the number. And so I've been having a little difficulty. I'm just not that savvy, I guess, with adding the new credit card in. So this will also get paid. And I'm already looking like I'm already like in the red already again. So I'm going to have to figure something out. So I did get gas, and that was $40. I actually just did that today because I had gas previously. I gave myself $25. For groceries, I gave myself $50. And for dining out, I gave myself $50. So let's do our totals, and then we'll see what happens here. Put this over here. So clear. $1,305 plus $50 plus $353 plus $50 plus $14.99 plus $126.16 plus $11.69 plus $75 plus $20.19 and the $200 giving. Okay, so this total comes up to, let's see, it's $2,206.03. Okay, I still got a little bit of money. Okay, now, as far as my cash envelopes, so that's $40, $25, $50, and $50. So that will be $165 for my cash envelope. And I wasn't going to do any sinking funds. Again, I'm always top heavy during my first month, so there will be no sinking funds that will be occurring. And then I did say, like I said, I want to start doing some mini savings challenges. So I allotted myself, and this very well can change when I get to the video. If I have 50, that'll be awesome. If I don't, then I won't. Okay, and that's just kind of how that's going to be. But I wanna do it, so I'm gonna speak it into existence. Oh, and then I have my quarterly challenge. I have bonus play, so I have a quarterly challenge, and I have something else in mind. I allotted $25 for that, so we'll see what happens with that. So that is totaling $125. Now let's see. I'm gonna have to write that here. I think this is the only thing that I don't like about this sheet is that it's so dark, right? So if it could have been maybe like a light gray or maybe a different color, probably would have been better. Okay, so now I have, I'm gonna move this over a little bit. So we have $2,280. That's my income. The bills for this month, it totals, let's see, we're gonna minus that. So that's $2,206.03. So I have $73.97. But I just gave myself envelopes and I already took this money, so there is no change in that. So that's minus $165.08. So that's going to be $91 in the red, $91.11 in the red, and then $125. So let's see, what is that? 125. So I am $216.11 in the red. And I did have a buffer. I actually had a $500, but I spent $200 of it. Just being fast, I overspent. And I'm just trying to get back into this budget thing. It's so hard, but I guess I will eventually. So as far as the debt, I don't know. So I have $2,280. And the bills was $2,006.03. Cash envelopes was $165. No sinking funds. No debt tracker. And this is going to be savings. And that was $125, right? So this is negative $216.11. So guys, I know I can make up $50 right off the rip because I don't have to do the mortgage principal. And another thing, I do have the money in the bank, but I'm trying not to touch my savings account. I'm trying to do like a set it and forget it type thing on the savings account. I didn't include any big bills on this side. I'm trying to think, like, what could I not pay and like move the money over later. So I'm trying to get to that zero base budget. But right now, with once I get the latter part of my second half of my bills out the way, like those credit cards, like paid off, I'll have about $1,000 more to spend. And then the Riverside, that I probably won't be done with that for another 5 months. So interestingly enough, that was something I undertook. It just like all of a sudden I just decided this is what I needed to do. And I went and I spoke to him and then I did it and I just made a payment plan to do it. But I probably should have prepared, use common sense and not really take on too much. But one thing that's happening with me is that my bills have gone up. So everything has gone up. I've had an increase across the board on almost everything, all of my bills. Well, all of my main bills, like the big bills. So the internet and cable, the homeowner's insurance, my auto insurance, those things have really gone up. I don't have a car note, thank God. But anyway, guys, I'm going to figure out how I can make this number work for me without taking the money from here. So that is it for right now. I am showing a negative 216, which would probably make sense because I've been a little short even throughout the budget. It said I was going to be short about 500. So that's pretty much almost half of the 500. I don't have to pay my tithes right away, being that I didn't pay it, but I just want to pay it because I just believe in taking care of my tithes. I'm a tither. I believe in it, and that's kind of it. I don't even want to discuss anything about that. But if push came to shove and I couldn't, that would come off the table. That would make me $16. I could roll it over to the back and possibly and change out how much I'm going to pay, and I can pay it then, all of it at one time. That's it, guys. I'm over it. I'm gonna figure out if I want to pull money over from my savings or if I want to just change some things around here. Right now, I'm in the red for my first paycheck for the month of May. I'm sure I'll come back and do an addendum to this. So I will let you guys know how everything works out. Bye, you guys. Okay, guys, I am back. I just had to go off camera and I looked at my checking account, and basically what I have noticed is I've actually spent more on a few things than I actually allotted for in this cash stuffing. So I definitely will have to transfer out some money from my savings account. So basically, dining out, I allotted $50, but I actually spent $83.20. So I went over by like 33 bucks. And then I did a miscellaneous purchase because my niece needed cereals for a school project. And then we also picked up something for her mom for Mother's Day. It was $27.48. And then I actually wired some money to my nephew, and I was supposed to give the money back from my brother, and I forgot to put the money back in. So I could have added to this, and that would have taken care of my buffer for what I've already spent out. And so I'm going to transfer over $140. So that's going to still help me, but I still need to, so that gives me $75 still. So I think probably what I'm going to do is the mortgage principal, I'm going to forego it for this month. And then that would put me at a $25 deficit. And then I'll just figure out, because when I went grocery shopping, I only spent, I think it was $38, but I wanted to hold on to that. I still have the $25 in my own pocket. Maybe I can give back maybe 10 of that just to, I don't have anything special going on. And hopefully this weekend, I told my cousin I would do her hair for her. She asked me, could I do her hair? Maybe she might give me a little something and I can make up the difference. We'll see. But guys, that is it. At best, I'm showing negative 75.43 after I do some finagling. And I'm sure I can get it to a zero base, but it's just going to be a piece here, a bit here. I really want to start my savings challenges because I haven't done any in a very, very long time. And I know you guys are saying, well, didn't you just cash out your 100 envelope and your 50 envelope challenge? Yes, I did. But also, my hopes is not to continually touch the money. I'm trying to save up. I don't know if you guys, some of you may be aware if you watch the video, some of you will not be. But my job is ending at the end of the year, and I am getting a severance package. I've been at my job for 21 years, but I just want to make sure that when at the end of the year, when I am let go, that I'm okay. I'll be able to collect. I know that. I'll have my severance package. I know that. I still have my 401k, but I don't want to touch that. So I'm trying to make sure that there's things in place where I don't have to do any of those things. And hopefully, I do want to take a small break. I'm not going to lie. And when you work for 21 years, and even before that, the other company that I was there for 13 years, I've always worked since I was a teenager. I've never not had a job. So I kind of want to take a small little break, a 4-week break. So I'm going to be looking for a job, but I'm hoping that I could take a break while looking. So that is it for me, guys. Like I said, I was able to find more money and I got it down to negative 75, and actually I can get it down even actually if I don't pay this, I can get it down to negative 25. So we'll see. Okay, guys, that is it for me. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. If you have any comments, please feel free to comment. Maybe you can give me some tips on something that I could do to make this this first part of my my journey of my first bi-weekly paycheck goes a little smoother. Again, I am top heavy, very top heavy on the beginning of the month, not so much at the end of the month. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and you guys have a great day. Whenever you're watching, morning, noon, or night, be blessed.